to get here. And since I have won, guess what? I'm going to praise you anyhow. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, that was for what's about to come. That was my about to come praise. Y'all said that's my about to come praise. That wasn't what I went through praise. That was my about. About to come. I think Pastor P praising for her 10 years is about to come. She's at her 10-year mark. She's praising for what's about to happen 10 years from now. Ain't a today praise. I don't serve no today God. I serve an eternal God. Man, please. I praise him for today for what he's going to do in eternity. My worship is not for today. My today is my harvest. But my praise and my worship today is setting up my next. Let me never say this is my next praise. For my next blessing. Hallelujah. Okay. I'm in a different place than y'all right now. I'm in a different place. I'm just in a different place than y'all. I tell y'all, I just always come back and visit y'all. I do. Elder, I come back and visit them. I'm already in 2020. That's why I'm where I'm at right now. I just come back to visit y'all to get y'all prepared to go in and see what I see. Well, let's get into the word of the Lord. Y'all pray for me that I'm going to be able to properly get where I need to get before I get there too quick. I was going to put on my headset. Everybody stand to their feet. I was going to put on my headset. Amen. And what happened was I drank some of Lolita's coffee again. And the headset came off. Praise God. And we went back to the handheld today. Praise God. So are y'all ready? Yes. I want you to turn to the book of Mark, the 5th chapter. The 21st verse. We're going to be reading from 21 down to 36. And I hope I can get through all this, amen. If I don't, y'all already know, right? Hebrews, and then we're going to go over to Hebrews, the 12th chapter, to Hebrews 12, to the Amplified version. Is that all right? Mark 5, 21 through 36. And again, let me say thank you to everyone who helped out with Prophet Timberlake's TOW, the homegoing service of his grandmother. You guys got rave reviews. Amen. So thank you so much for your servitude and all that you guys did, whether you prayed, whether you served, whether you ushered, whatever you did, the family wants to let you know that they greatly appreciate it. And thank you for all those who came out on yesterday to see the manifestation of prophecy. See, whenever there's something released, if you patty cake, you're not going to receive it. Because God is saying, I want you to praise me like it was you. See, that's where we miss our moments of praise, because we should celebrate when someone else's manifestation happens. Because while I'm yet rejoicing, God may just deposit mine. He just may deposit yours while you're in the midst of praising somebody else's for theirs. So anyway, that was a quick lesson. So thank you for everyone. Amen. We're going to probably get into a lot today, amen. But let's get into this, amen, because I am like full. Like, I have not been able to sleep. I really haven't. I've been super excited. I've just been super excited about what God has to release today. So let's get into reading, amen. We're going to read it together. 1, 2, read. And when Jesus was passed over again by ship unto the other side. Which way did he go? The other side. Okay. Much people gathered unto him, and he was nigh unto the sea. And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name, and when he saw him, he fell at his feet, and besought him greatly, saying, My little daughter lieth at the point of death. I pray thee, come and lay hands on her, that she may be healed. Wait a minute, that she may be healed. Okay, and she shall live. That right there is a shout. Okay, and Jesus with him. What are they doing? They're moving. Do y'all see this movement? They're moving. Okay, keep on going. And much people followed him and thronged him. And a certain woman, which had an issue of blood 12 years, and had suffered many things of many physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. And she had heard of Jesus. She came in the press behind and touched his garment. For she said, If I may just touch his clothes, I shall be made. Here we go with that word again. What happened? Shall be. And straightway. Do y'all know what that means? Okay, y'all. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, I'm gonna ask everybody to stand on their feet. Everybody, while we read the word of the Lord, everybody, please stand on their feet. We want to be on one accord. Amen. And so he said, and let's change that word to suddenly. Amen. And suddenly the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was filled of that plague. And Jesus immediately or suddenly, knowing himself that virtue had gone out of him, turned him about in the press and said, Who touched my clothes? And his disciples said unto him, Thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest thou, Who touched me? And he looked around about to see her that had done this thing. And the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him and told him all the truth. And he said unto her, Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace and be whole of thy plague. While he yet spake, there came from the ruler of the synagogue's house certain which said, Thy daughter is dead, why troublest the master any further? As soon as Jesus heard the word that was spoken, he said unto the ruler of the synagogue, Be not afraid, only believe. Only believe. If we can go to Hebrews, the 12th chapter, in the 2nd verse, the Amplified Version. Thank you. Wow. Be thou made whole. Looking away from all that which was distract, back to Jesus, who is the leader and the source of our faith. Y'all can be seated. Amen. Looking back to Jesus. Looking back to Jesus, who is the author and the leader of our faith. Yes. Thank you. Did y'all hear what I said? Yes, Lord. He said in this season, Don't you be distracted. You are on the brink of the end. I'm not preaching hard today. This will be your response. See, I already got it. You are on the brink of the end of this year. And God is saying, don't you be distracted in this season. Don't you let what you're seeing or what you're hearing throw you off of track. Because whenever you get closer to the end of whatever God is going to do in your life,
come on, Apostle.
This will be the greatest fight of faith that you will ever have to go through. I always date that which God is about to do by the pushback that I'm getting in a season of my life. Because if there's no pushback, there's not about to be a blessing. And so what the enemy tries to do is to get you off your game right before the end is about to happen. Because if he can move you out of place before you get to that place called there, because that place called there is going to be a place where supernatural things begin to happen for you. I told you once before, we do not live a normal life. Our life should not be a normal life. Our life should not be like the world's life. For a matter of fact, your language shouldn't be like the world's language. You should be speaking always those things that God has said to you. They asked Jesus this question. And the question was to Jesus, how did you get the results that you got? I come to announce to you, if you do it by faith, you get 100% victory. See, I knew it. I was going to find out. I said, if you do it by faith, you will get 100% victory. You will never lose a fight if you do it by faith. Because you don't even fight it. Your faith goes in and fight it for you. They asked Jesus, how did you get the results that you get? He said, I only get the results I get because I only say and I only do what he tells me to do. And since I only say and I only do what he says for me to do, then he's got to back up what he say, because if I say what he say, he's going to do what I say. And y'all test this in a minute. So if you tell me to go and step out of the boat, I don't care if there is a storm brewing or not. When he tells me to step out, he didn't care about the storm because he know how to steal the storm. He know how to stop the waves. He know how to stop the sea. He know how to do all that. All he tells you to do is get out the boat. He didn't tell you to measure how much it's been raining or how long it's been raining. All he's telling you to do is get out the boat. I come by to tell you it's time for you to get out the boat. So I come to move you today. Oh yeah, we still moving. Y'all thought we was going to be parked where we was at? Oh no, we just in a moment in our momentum. I come to move you again today because my assignment in the apostolic gift is to get you to the end of this thing. In the beginning, he already told us what he was going to do. Now we right here at the end, and now you need your last push of faith to get you into that place. I need to get you back off your problem, your situation, and your circumstance, and get your eyes back on Jesus, who is what? The author and the finisher of my faith. Which means, guess what? He the one who wrote the story. He the one that finished the story. And guess what? He ain't never lost the story yet. And I come by to announce to you, you are his next story. Oh, I wish I had somebody who knew they were his next story. You're the next one that's going to be his evidence in the earth. You are going to be the 67th book of the Bible. You are going to be the evidence that God is still. Just nudge your neighbor and say, "Never about to move again. I'm about to move again. I'm about to move again. I'm about to bust the move again. I'm about to bust the faith move again. I'm about to see another miracle again. You ain't seen nothing yet. If you thought that was something, wait until I make my next move. That's why I tell you, you have to learn that everything you do is by faith. Everything. My praise is by faith. My worship is by faith. The words that come out of my mouth are by faith. He never told us to walk by what we see. He said we had to walk by faith. So I come to move you today. I come to move you from off the premises to the promise. I come to move you from just enough to more than enough. I come to move you today. I don't want you no longer for settling for some of it. I want you to stay in this race until you get all. I come to move you from being healed to being made whole today. I don't want you to settle for the doctor's report. I want you to step in there and let the doctors get God's report. I got in here. Whose report will you believe today? I don't believe what God said. Say, I'm about to move. I'm about to move. I'm about to move you from some impossibilities to making some things possible. Oh, y'all didn't hear what I said. I'm about to make the invisible come visible. I'm about to shift your whole life. Everything you've been believing for, I'm about to move you into that place. I'm about to move you from paycheck to paycheck. I'm about to move you to the point you're going to get paid and not even know it. Oh, do you know what that means? That means you got plenty in the bank. People going to come up and say, you know that they pay. They say, I didn't even know it. See, I wish I had. They'll come up and say, you know that they pay. That you say, it is. Because you know what dictates to you is getting close to payday? Your pocket. And God is saying, I need to move you out of that mindset. I want you to go to work just so you can sow seeds. And you live off the abundance. Oh, I wish I had somebody. Okay, I wish you were there. But y'all must not want that. Yeah. For a matter of fact, in Mark 9:23, in the Message Bible, Jesus said, if there are no ifs among you, among the believers, anything can happen. So today, I come to move you from infinite to faithfulness. Y'all didn't hear what I said. I'm taking you today from believing it to receiving it. As a matter of fact, we have just moved from momentum to manifestation. Y'all didn't hear me. I said, we have just moved. You have been moving all year long. And I've got an announcement to make to all my movers and all my shakers. God is saying you have just moved yourself into the manifestation of everything I ever said I was going to do. And you're about to see what I said. And you're about to be my evidence right here. Tell your neighbor I'm about to move. Hallelujah. My faith been making moves you ain't seen me make yet. You've been thinking I've been sitting there, but my faith been making a move. I've been doing stuff you ain't seen yet. But I decree and declare there is a season that we're about to walk into. That which I've been believing, you're about to see what I've been believing. God said it's my season of manifestation. And I'm about to blow my people's mind. going to set you up for the next decade. Hallelujah. Tell your neighbor I got to move. Hallelujah. Woo. Hallelujah, somebody. Somebody shout glory. Why don't you let this faith move right now? Move some stuff. Can't get it yet. I gotta take the time. But let me go and release a part of it. Y'all ready for a part of it? God said, remind you what He said last year and 2018 concerning 2019. He said, tell you I'm about to settle all my accounts with you. And he said, remind you that all my promises are still yea and amen. Because I'm in His vein now. He said, this is my first prophetic release. He said, tell you, He has just set you up for the accumulated blessing. Y'all will catch that later. Oh, y'all will catch that later. He said, I have set you up for everything I said the first time I said it. And I'm crossing over. And I'm about to give you everything that's accumulated. Oh, tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, it's about to be accumulated blessing time. I'm going to preach this down the street. Because if I just had one or two people who have been waiting on God, and been waiting on God, and been waiting on God, and been waiting on God. He said last week the wait was over, and now you are before open heaven. And He said, now I'm about to pour out myself on you. Hallelujah. He said, when I pour me out on you, I'm going to be in you, and I'm about to give you my abundance. I'm about to give you my glory. I'm about to give you my word. I see some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But there has been some people that have been standing in a place with God that have built up enough momentum now that you have had enough victories and victories that now you know God can. So He told me this year, He said I was going to teach and preach faith. Why is that? Because He said He wanted to get you fully persuaded that whatever He promised you, He was able to bring to pass. Now I believe if you have set under this word, you are now living Romans 4 and 17. But guess what? You ain't trying to make me believe it no more. I believe it. So I'm in a place right now in my life where I'm fully persuaded. You say it, I'm pregnant and I'm delivered. You said it, I'm pregnant and I'm delivered. I am getting pregnant and delivering in the same day. I am no longer waiting. I've got to get this baby out of me. I have the accumulated blessing, and I'm about to push this next. Woo! Somebody shout glory! Tell your neighbor, say great stuff is about to happen. He said, remind you what I told you this year. You are no longer waiting. You're about to get same-day blessing. You're about to get Genesis 7 and 11. It's about to hit your house. But it's going to be everything that he ever said to you. And it's about to hit your house right now. Right now. I dare you to lose that thing right now. I'm telling you your time is right now. I'm telling you your season is right now. I'm telling you that blessing is about to hit right now. I'm telling you your next praise is about to lose something right now. I'm telling you that next praise. Rehearsing what we've been through this year. He said the Amos 9 is about to hit your house. He said you're about to walk in the season where there's about to be blessing on top of blessing on top of blessing. You don't even know it. Your blessing has been propelling you. When your faith stopped, your blessing been propelling you. God said you are now in the time of Amos 9. That I'm about to pour out my blessing on you, and I'm about to restore everything that has been stolen. I told you this side over here. I'm about to give you back your health. I'm about to give you back your mind. I'm about to give you back your children. I'm about to give you back your finances. I'm about to give you back your joy. I'm about to give you everything back that the enemy stole to you. But I'm about to give it to you in accumulated form. I gotta give it back to you bigger than what I got it. You are about to experience me like you never experienced me before, and it's never ever coming back. Somebody shout, accumulate me, Lord. The accumulation, I'll take it. But he told us this year is going to be a big year. It's going to be a show enough. You're going to catch everything. And this year you ain't going to lose nothing. You just need to cast your net back on the right side. And this time you're going to catch something big. Let me give you what accumulated is so you will understand. So, accumulated is something gathered and collected over a period of time. Which means it didn't happen overnight. Which means if it didn't happen overnight, it's going to take me more than overnight to get it back to you. Accumulated. So me and Dad, we were walking on Thursday. He got out the car and he was on number 20. He said, son, he said, I was spending some time with the Lord this morning. And he gave me a scripture. And he told me to release to the people of God that have been waiting on God. I'm about to give them the accumulated blessing. He said this to me. He said, son, when I was younger and I was working, my mother would take some of my money every payday. He said, every payday she'd take some of my money. He said that he was mad at his mommy. So like, how you going to be taking my money and you going to work yourself? He said, but every week she made him give him that money. He said on the day that he left out the house, his mother gave him a bank book. Y'all going to catch this in a minute. His mother gave him a bank book with everything that he had been giving her. But it was in an interest-bearing account. Which means everything that he had given her, he thought she was taking something from him. But really what she was setting him up was for his future. I got an announcement to make to you. God said he had kept an account of everything that you have given him. And he said, don't be tripping right now, because he put it in a heaven-bearing account. And whenever it goes into heaven, it always comes out exceedingly and abundant. Oh, y'all didn't hear what I said. Way above than that what you put in. God said, I'm about to pay you for everything you gave me. Every tear you gave me. Every mourn you gave me. God said, I'm about to pay you for all your trouble. And he said, I'm about to bless you like never before. And after I bless you this time, you ain't going to remember no more the pain you went through. I wish I had some people who had some deposits. I wish I had some people who don't put something in God's hand and forgot all about it. I wish I had some people who done laid there and cried all night and worried. He said, your worry days are over. Somebody shout glory! He said, for a matter of fact, in Isaiah 61:7, he said, tell you this, for your shame you shall receive double. He said, tell you every loss you have this year, I'm giving it back to you at least double. He said, tell you I'm about to restore all the years that the locust has eaten, and the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and you shall eat plenty in this season, and you shall no longer have any lack. I decree and declare, lack will not hit your house anymore. Lack is over. Abundance is about to come. You just moved into a blessing like never before. Somebody shout glory. He's not going back days. He's not going back weeks. He's not going back months. God said, I'm about to go back years. I'm about to date the time they first messed with you. I'm about to bless you for that. I dare somebody in here who just had some time to think back on all God brought you out of. He said, now I'm about to bless you beyond. He's about to do it. He's about to do it. Do I got anybody believe it? He's about to do it. He's about to do it. That's why this year I had to start building your faith. Because what you have been preparing for is way bigger than what you're sitting there with. See, you don't know this time you ain't going to need a net. Come on. This time you ain't going to need a net. You're going to need some nets. This time you don't hold this time. It's going to need more than what you got. That's why I said I need to build your faith. Because this time I don't need you to stagger at the promises of God through unbelief. He said I need to build you up right now into strong faith. Faith that can last through the next move that God's going. Faith that can take you through some fire. Faith that can take you through some flood. Faith that can take you through some hell and high water. But faith that'll keep you moving. Because you know God is going to get you out on the other side. I decree and I declare right now, New Beginnings Ministry, y'all coming out on 2020. I told you already been there. Everybody under my voice right now is coming out under 2020 with double portion blessings. Why do you think it's called 2020? It ain't just for vision. He's now about to give you double portion blessings in this next season that you are about to walk into. I dare you to give him a believers in here right now. I believe we done activated 2020. I believe 2020 is standing up, waiting on you to get there. So let me go on and release this next prophetic statement. Because I tried to release it last week, but y'all was tired by the time I got to it. So God is going back to remind you of everything he said. Because he said, listen, everything I said, or everything I was saying, I said, and it's about to come to pass just like that. He said, everything that I'm saying, it's going to come to said, and it's going to be done just like that. Okay, let me go. He said, so tell my believers, I'm talking to my believers right now. So now I'm going to test my believers, all right? I'm not talking about my spectators right now. I'm talking to my participators right now. Because Jesus always had spectators, but the spectators just walk the participators, get the manifestation of what God wanted to do in their life. So I got a quick announcement to make. God said, tell all my believers the time of manifestation is right now. Oh yeah, y'all woke now. He said, tell them all these that have been believing, I'm about to do the unbelievable, the Habakkuk 1 and 5, where I'm about to tell you something so unbelievable, even you gonna say God is lying, but God is saying, I'm about to tsunami in and astonish you with great astonishment. I'm not even doing normal in this season. I'm doing way above in this season. I'm about to blow your mind because I need to make you the evidence that I'm still the miracle working God. And I ain't talking about no house. You can buy a house. I'm talking about a miracle that man cannot do. Only God will get the glory out of this one. He showed up to Mary, the Virgin Mary, the Mary who had never touched a man. Come on. Who had never been with a man. And spoke to her and said, wait a minute, Mary. Can I make an announcement? He said, I'm about to do something man can't do to you. I'm about to impregnate you without a man. I'm about to work a miracle inside of you that's going to be undeniable. Mary said, how can this be that I don't even know a man? But then he said, listen, with God, all things. I'm moving you into a place that God is about to do something that man has counted you out on. That man has said you would never get it. Man has said you would never birth that promise. Man said, for a matter of fact, there isn't even a God that can pull that kind of promise out of somebody like you. Do I got any miracles sitting in here right now? Where they said you would never be nothing, and look at you now. They said I would always be a crackhead, but look at me now. I'm talking about something a program couldn't do, something man couldn't do, but the God I serve, he could do. God said, I'm about to work a miracle in your life. And he said it's going to be undeniable, undeniable in this season. Somebody shout glory. Now your neighbor say, neighbor, man can't do this one. Go back to God. 1:37, it says, for with God nothing is ever impossible. No word from God shall be without power or impossible for fulfillment. Or he's saying, listen, I'm about to manifest what I said to you. He said to all of my believers, you're about to experience Luke 1:45. For all my believers, there shall be a performance for that which God has spoken to you. And God is saying the performance is about to happen right now. Okay, y'all didn't catch that. He said he is about to perform the word of God that he has spoken to you. And it's going to be like a movie. You're going to be sitting there watching you get the victory. I had somebody. You are God's next movie show. And you're about to be the performance of those things that he's spoken. And you're about to see a manifestation of what God is about to do in your life. And I got an announcement. It's about to happen right now. Say, Lord, perform for me. You better shout right now. You just set something in motion. But listen what he said. Give me a moment. Because I want to show you something through the scriptures. In Luke 1:45, it said, blessed is she that believe, right? Well, there shall be a performance of those. Now, I want y'all to catch this. Things. Hey, hold on. These things, I want to keep that in your mind right now. This ain't going to be one thing. This about to be multiple things. Now, let me tell you what faith is. Faith is the substance of those things. Okay, I thought y'all would catch this. I was wondering if I had a few people that's catching this prophetically. And then he said, and the Amplified said, now faith is the assurance of the confirmation of the title deed of these things. He said, tell you everything, all the things your faith is attached to in this season is about to manifest. See, I got some people just believing for one or two things. But God is saying, whatever your faith is attached to in this season, he has to bring the evidence here for all those things. All right, that just must have been me, amen. I got more than one thing. Do anybody got more than one thing? Do anybody been waiting on some things? Well, activate your things so now you can have the evidence of your things. Now let me tell you, when I have faith for it, just because you don't see it don't mean I don't have it. See, don't be tripping because I'm saying what I got, you don't see it. Just because you won't say what you got, I'm going to tell you what I already got. Because what my faith does, it gives me the title deed, or gives me the assurance, or gives me the confirmation that I already got what I'm believing. I ain't got to see it, all I got to do is believe it. Once I believe it long enough, sooner or later, y'all going to see it. I dare you just to keep on speaking what you believe in, no matter what you see it, because Elijah went and spoke to the rain and made it stop. Your words can make the rain stop, but your words can make the rain come. But when I look back up, the rain had been held up for 3.5 years. But he went back and spoke to the rain, and there was a sound of abundance. Because whatever that holdup is going to be, God said, I got to manifest myself. But I can't give you one day of rain. I got to give you 3.5 years. Look at me, go pay attention. Did y'all hear what I said? He's not about to pay you For the 3.5, he's about to pay you for all the waiting you have been through. He's about to rain down his abundance. What did they do? They heard the abundance before they saw the abundance. I want to know, have you heard the sound of rain? It's about to thunder in your life. He went up there and said, go and see. Go and see. Do you see the clouds yet? They said, no. He had been through so many victories. He had saw God provide for him at the brook of Cherith. He saw God when he went to the widow woman. He saw that the widow woman had nothing. But when he showed up, all of a sudden, the Bible says the cruse of oil never went dry. He saw when he went up there, and the call told the prophets to go up there and pray. He said, all right, you pray with dry wood. I need you to drop some water on this wood. Because you've been doing it that way. But I want to show you the kind of miracle-working God that I serve. I bring down fire and burn up something that's wet. Oh, you didn't hear what I said. He said, listen, I'm not a normal type of God. I just call fire down. And while it's dripping wet, I'll catch it on fire. By the time he got up to that mountain, he said, listen, you go back until you see what I say. I got an announcement to make. You keep on going back till you see what God said. I got a decree you're not going to miss in this season. And the rain is about to come down on you. And God is about to manifest the blessings like you never saw before. Somebody shout glory. All right. Tell your neighbor, time to go back. Tell them, keep on going. Keep your momentum. Because there's a sound that's about to happen on your behalf. Somebody shout glory. So God said he has kept an account of everything you've gone through. He said he has made sure that he understands how much he owes you in this season. That's why he told you he's about to give you the accumulated blessing. For matter of fact, in Philippians 4:17, in the B clause, and I don't want you to go there, he said this, you're about to see the fruit, which increases to your credit. The harvest of blessing that is accumulating in your account. While you are sitting here, God says something is accumulating for you. He said it's just like your sick time or your PTO time, the time that you have not used yet. He said it's still sitting in the bank. He said it's just waiting for you to come pull it out. But it's still good. He said, for a matter of fact, you got enough you can sell some to others. And still have enough to retire on. He said, just because you didn't take it don't mean that I still didn't have it. Your blessing is in one or two places. It's in heaven or the enemy got it. But either one, God said, I'm about to lose heaven and your praise is about to be loose hell. Because in the book of 2 Chronicles, they said, we're not even going to do this like we normally do it. I don't even need my fighters to go before. This time I'm about to send my praises ahead of me. This time I'm about to make a sound that's about to confuse your enemies. And this next move you're going to make going to confuse your enemies. And your enemies are about to kill their own self. And you're about to go in and get all yours. I guess I'm tired of you, man. I guess I'm tired. Say, neighbor, this next praise gonna have my enemy fighting against himself. He says this very thing I have spoken, I will do for you, and you have found favor in my sight. And let me put this on it, and I know your name. In other words, can't nobody else get this one, because it already got your name on it. Can't nobody else steal this one, because it got your name on it. And your name should be praised. It already know where to send this next blessing to, because I've already praised him for what I already see is about to happen in my life. Somebody shout glory. Well, matter of fact, let me just go and release this so I can get in my text. He said, we are sitting under an open heaven right now. And that's for y'all that will get up on your feet and ready to receive it. He said, the Lord will open up the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty. He said, I'm about to send rain on your land and in the seasons to bless the work of your hand. God said, I have given you power to get wealth, and you're about to receive everything that I want to give you, and it's about to be in the accumulated form. Somebody receive open heavens. So I got a quick announcement today. Just keep moving. So when we go back to our text today, because I don't know what time I have. Really? Anyway. Go back to our text in Mark the 5th chapter. We got to realize something. That Jairus went to Jesus to get Jesus to come to his house. When he went, he was full of faith. He was full of faith. He was full of faith. No, if he wasn't full of faith, he would have never went. So when he went to Jesus, he was full of faith. But then all of a sudden, we're going back to Mark the 5th chapter. And then all of a sudden, as they're in the midst of movement, anybody ever been in the midst of movement and you see somebody else get blessed and not you? I just need to know, have anybody ever been there? You wanted to get Jesus to come to your situation and somebody's sponge just seemed to step in and mess up your movement. And then all of a sudden, in the midst of him moving, this woman with an issue of blood. For a matter of fact, you ain't even supposed to be around Jesus. You ain't never felt that way? You've been sitting in church all this time, living home, and a person come off the street and get blessed just like that. And you trying to clap your hands. I guess ain't nobody been there before. I guess. And you ain't really clapping, you really smacking them. But I wish I had some real church folks up in here. I've been tired all this time, and you tired one time and got a new house, and I'm still living in a project. Come in and wreck my blessing. So, this woman, then, not only did she touch him, she had a long story to go along with it. So the Bible says this, she told him all. Let me help y'all with something. She had been in this 12 years. midst of it, they came and told Jarvis this. Because I come to help push you to your end. Because really, this is what you got to be careful of. The moments are no moments for you to get mad.
Right.
There are moments to build your faith.
Right.
But then you say, wait a minute. If you did it for this woman with the issue of blood, then I know if I get you to come to my house, and my thing only been 12 years, I know you can do something for me. So that's a moment in my momentum to build my faith, to know I'm still going to get you to my house. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, it's just a moment. It's just a pause in the cause, but God said it ain't over until I say it's over. Until I get there, it ain't over yet. I got an announcement to make. You are going to make it to 2020. If your faith wouldn't got him, your faith is going to take you in to get your blessing. This is what he said. I have to keep this count of me 5 minutes down. Can I get 10 more minutes? Thank you, people. Walk. I know who to go to. It's God. I know who to go to. We ain't riding home together. I'm good. So this is what happened. This is what Jesus said. This is what Jesus said. I want y'all to catch this. I want y'all to catch this. He said, he told Jarvis, he said in the Amplified version, let me tell you what he said in Amplified. He said, ignoring what they said. Because he came and said, you know your daughter dead now. Jesus looked at him and said, ignore that. Somebody needs to know this right now. Ignore that. That was not your answer. Ignore that. He said, ignore that, and let's keep on moving. He said, ignore that. He said, overhearing what they said, he said, ignore that. Guess what he was saying? Look back to me. You got it there? Ignore what they said. Jesus said to the ruler of the synagogue, don't you hear me seized with alarm and struck with fears? All I need you to do right now, I just need you to keep on moving. I just need you to keep on moving. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. I need you to keep on moving, keep on going. I want keep on going, keep on going. Yes. This is like 4 minutes of my time. Keep on moving, keep on moving. 37. 37. Somebody shout glory. Now this is what he did. He said, now, remember the rocket ship last week? He said, now everybody can't go when we about to go.
That's real.
Keep on going.
That's real.
Keep on going. And when they arrived at the house of the ruler, he looked carefully with understanding at the tumult, and the people weeping and wailing like, keep on going. And when he had gone in, he said to them, why? You may go read. The little girl, she ain't dead. Come on. And they laughed and jeered at him, but he put them all out. He said, listen, have hired to be your professional mourners and weepers. Sometimes people call people that will agree with their mess. Girl, you know it's hard. Oh, I know it's hard. Girl, you know I'm about to give up. Yeah, girl, you need to go and give up. He said, put them out. Well, matter of fact, let me help you. Everybody who ain't about the vision is about your division, and you need to kick. I'm trying to make some thankful. I don't need nobody around me that ain't saying what I'm saying in this season in my life. I am not going back. I'm going forward. Tell your neighbor, kick them out. Get them off your Facebook page. I don't even got Instagram. Un-Instagram them. Whatever you got to do. Get all them haters from around you. Pastor T say, delete. Keep on going. Gripping her firmly by the hair, and he said unto her, Talita, come up, which translated is little girl. I say unto you, arise from the Ain't that what you said? New Beginnings Ministry. It is time to arise. Verse 42. And instantly, how quick did it happen? No, suddenly, the girl got up and started walking. That which has been dead, God is about to make it alive. And it's about to get its momentum back. Okay, wait a minute, don't go back. Go back, now you're moving too quick. Because I want to stay right here for a minute. And this is what he said. And they were utterly and if you read in the Amplified version, it says, and they were astonished with great astonishment. In other words, God wowed them. You mean all I had to do was just keep moving? So you mean, yes, I hit a good roadblock? But all I got to do is what? Keep moving. Yeah, they told me no, it wasn't going to work, but all I got to do is what? Keep moving. Yeah. They already sent me my no on my application. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep on packing. Because he said this, don't you pay attention to me. No matter of fact, he said in Hebrews 12 chapter, he said, listen, I need you to look back to Jesus. Because where you at right now is trying to distract you from making it to the end of this year. And I need to release this last thing. Because this is what God said. Can you go to Job 9 and 6 in the Message Bible? Because this is what next year is about to look like. Are y'all ready for this? Somebody shout glory. What did I tell you? Job 9 and 6. That's Job 9 and 6? Message Bible. Job 9 and 6, go to 7. Keep on going. 9 and 8. I'll tell you what, go back to 9 and 6 and let me read it. Go. We're just going to open this up. He gives the earth a good shaking up. He rocks it down to its very foundations. Keep on going. He tells the sun, listen, don't you shine. And it doesn't. He pulls the blinds on the stars. Number 8. All by himself, he stretches out the heaven and strides on the waves of the sea. He designed the Big Dipper and the Orient and the, whatever that is, and the Alpha Centauri. Go ahead. And we'll never comprehend all the great things he does. He said, I'm about to do miracle surprises that cannot be counted. And he said, that's what your 2020 is about to look like. He said he's about to do some miracle surprises that you ain't even never thought about. And he said, can I help you with something? He said these miracle surprises are going to take you all the way for the next 10 years. He said this next miracle surprises are going to last you for the next 10 years. Because right now I have settled my accounts. And now you're about to get the accumulated blessing. And it's about to meet you in 2020. And it's going to be miracle surprises that are going to be what? That can't be counted. I'm done. Stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. Everybody stand to the feet. He said this. If in this season, don't forget. He said if there be no ifs in this season, he's going to do miracle surprises. How many of y'all ready to be surprised? Yes. How many of y'all? Nah. I mean, like, who really ready for God to do some stuff? Because he said, listen, I'm the one to tell the sun whether it can shine. Well, matter of fact, I looked it up. You know I'm always looking up stuff. He said to Abraham, I'm going to bless you like the stars and like the sand.